Hey, it's Jen. I'm back with another strengths tip. I wanted to focus on the range of a talent. So, one of the things I talk a lot in workshops and with clients is about the fact that every talent has kind of two sides to it. So, what that looks like is you can use that talent for good and you can really harness it to just be in kind of your best zone, right? It's easy for you, it's fun for you. That's part of, how we know we understand our talent and we're using that well. But there is another side to it, which is that, for instance, if I'm an achiever, there is absolutely a sort of a situation or a circumstance where I have that achiever dialed up too far and I am leaning into it too much. And what that's doing is creating conflict on my team or conflict in my relationships because I'm so focused on the objectives and knocking things off my list and kind of having those accomplishments every day that sometimes maybe I forget to incorporate sort of the people side of those efforts. So sometimes we have to look at those talents and be able to say, okay, right now, do I need more of this or do I need less of this? And the ownership of a talent, the more you learn, the more you do kind of this practice, the more you develop that range where you really can kind of dial it up a little, dial it back a little based on what that particular situation needs, which is why no situation is going to be the same, where you're going to apply the exact same talents in the exact same way. What is really the goal is to have range, and the range comes with ownership and education and practice. So just something to think about, because sometimes it's really easy to think, oh, I'm just going to gung-ho with all these awesome strengths, and that's great. But also make sure you know what it would look like when you might need to turn it down, because that could also be negatively impacting your project, your relationships, and even just how you feel in those specific situations. Hope that helps.